So this is, I think it's a skit. Most likely it's a skit, but I think this is very indicative of the problems women have created in the dating market right now. Right? So let's check this clip out.
What you said?
I said broke niggas always got something to say.
You know me? How you know I'm broke?
You live here, don't you?
Yeah, I stay by myself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Wait, you calling me broke because I stay here?
Yeah.
In the same complex that you stay in?
Yeah.
How that make sense?
Any nigga try to talk to me has to have their shit together.
Curious to know, what all does a guy need to qualify to date you?
He needs to have his own crib, not an apartment. His own car that's not busted. At least make 6 figures and know how to treat me like a princess.
How old you is?
22.
You stay here by yourself?
I live with my mom.
This your car?
I share with her too.
What you do for a living?
I work at Wendy's.
That's it?
Yeah.
So how the do you expect a nigga to have all that when you ain't got none of it?
What he need to worry about is what he got going on. That's all that matters.
So he gotta pull up on you every time y'all hang out. Like, you ain't even got the option to do that for him.
Okay, mind your damn business and go on about your day, trash man.
Where the that came from?
You taking out the trash, aren't you?
Yeah, like a normal person would.
My nigga would have them come get it from the house.
He still gotta take it to the Ma'am, you have a nice day. I hope your delusion come to life.
Delusion? What's that supposed to mean?
You still talking? Bro, always got something to say. What you said?
This is the thing, right? The crap that she says, none of it is like, oh, I want a respectful man. I want a man with morals. I want a man with principles. I want a man that wants to be a father. I want a man that wants to marry. No. Things that would make a long-term relationship. What did she say? I want a man that makes 6 figures. Money. I want a man that has a car. Money. I want a man that has his own place. Money. It's everything women care about is really equal to money. And again, like I said, this is most likely a skit. This is most likely a skit. This is most likely, but this is not far from reality. Most women, this is how they think. This is how they think, where everything equates to money. And then you wonder why women are not having successful long-term committed relationships. That is the thing. That is the thing where I think that's the insanity of it. Where I also think you wonder why divorces, marriage rates, okay, the divorce rates. Why do it? What are one of the other reasons? Right? Yes, cheating has been. I think women's boredom is one thing, but it's also finances. And you always hear this where, oh, if a couple's they're both working and yet, you know, they're making good money, yet they're still struggling. Why? Because I honestly believe a lot of these couples, they're living beyond their means. And in my honest opinions, it's because of women. I honestly believe women have the majority of debt, right? Women are the majority of consumers. So I honestly believe that one of the issues, let's say in marriages, is that women are not satisfied enough because men don't have enough money. So here's the thing I've said. I've said this before. My baby mom, right? My baby mom is that I honestly believe the type of man I was in the beginning of the relationship and the type of man I was towards the end of the relationship was the same type of man, right? The same type of man. I didn't change up. I wasn't like, you know, a liar then. I mean, a cheater. I mean, I didn't change things up, right? I didn't suddenly become an abuser. But the biggest key difference is that I didn't have enough money. I couldn't buy her enough. I couldn't spend enough. And that's the thing where I believe a lot of relationships falter at. Where a woman, yes, she may love you, but at the end of the day, you couldn't buy enough for her. You couldn't spend enough for her. You couldn't take her on enough trips. You couldn't do enough for her because of the amount of money you have. And I think that's a lot. I think that's a big failure of a lot of relationships now. When a woman feels like, oh, he's not doing enough for me. So at the end of the day, I think that's the you know, dangers, or that's the reality of a lot of relationships where women will always, their main focus is always about money. And I think that's very telling. It's very showing that you see that a lot in a lot of women nowadays. Six-figure men have become so popular, right? The high value men have become so popular. It is insane, right? And women constantly saying, "Oh, six figures nothing, six figures nothing." No, that is. I always say this: if any of you guys make six figures, you guys are above average men. You guys are top percent men. Never doubt that. So really, you guys deserve high quality shit. It's just plain and simple. So that's the thing with a lot of women. Don't understand that you are asking for top quality men, and in a lot of cases, women don't even qualify for that type of, because what's so special about you? And this clip showed it. What's so special about her? Absolutely nothing besides her beauty. That's it, right? That's the thing when women don't understand. All you got is your beauty, your body. That's it. That is the only thing special that a lot of women have, that majority of women have, is their beauty. That is practically it. Because they give you nothing else beyond that, beyond their beauty. So I was thinking the same, because they don't understand that there's nothing else special about you. There's nothing that makes you think that you qualify for rare men. And these men that makes six figures, well, to them, you're a dime a dozen. So yeah, let's play this clip one more time.
I said broke niggas always got something to say.
You know me? How you know I'm broke?
You live here, don't you?
Yeah, I stay by myself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Wait, you calling me broke because I stay here?
Yeah.
In the same complex that you stay in?
Yeah.
How that make sense?
Anything you talk to me has to have your shit together.
Curious to know, what all does a guy need to qualify to date you?
He needs to have his own crib, not an apartment. His own car that's not busted. At least make six figures and know how to treat me like a princess.
How old you is?
22.
You stay here by yourself?
I live with my mom.
This your car?
I'm straight with her too.
This is the thing that women don't understand. This is the problem that I think this is kind of an epidemic. Average women are expectant and asking for above average men. That's the insanity. Here's a woman. Again, like I said, this is most likely a clip, but this is not. This is most likely a lot of women are like this. A lot of women are average. They're nothing special. So they put down the men that are on equal footing to them. Okay? That's the thing. That's the insanity. You put down the men that are equal footing to you when you're nothing special. And this is the danger that a lot of men have to understand. Honestly, when you have a woman that upgrades, or like, let's say she gets a promotion or whatever at work, be forewarned, because there's a high percent chance that she will leave you. When a woman looks down on you, she thinks you below her, you're gone. Your days will be numbered. When a woman thinks that she's above you, your days is numbered. She will lose respect for you, and that love is about to be gone. Because a woman will only respect you the amount that, your manlyhood, or the amount that you provide, or the amount that, supposedly you're superior to her. But when she thinks that you're below her, you're inferior to her, that's when things are done. That's when the relationship will go, down the toilet.
What you do for a living?
I work at Wendy's.
That's it?
Yeah.
So how the f do you expect a nigga to have all that when you ain't got none of it?
What he need to worry about is what he got going on. That's all that matters.
So he gotta pull up on you every time y'all hang out. Like, you ain't even got the option to do that for him.
Okay, mind your damn business and go on about your day, trash nigga.
Where the f that came from?
You taking out the trash, aren't you?
Yeah, like a normal person would.
My nigga would have them come get it from the house.
He still gotta take it to the duck. Ma'am, you have a nice day. I hope your delusion. And
that's the thing, right? Men are dealing with women's delusions. That's why, you know what? where I had comments of you talk about why are you talking about this? Well, the delusion is real. The delusion is insane. Like I said, that this is the insanity. Why when average women or below average women are expectant or think they deserve above average man, well, that is delusional. And I personally will call that out. So I don't know about you, but I can't stand for delusion. I can't stand for hypocrisies, delusions, and just the insanity, the absolute stupidity. So I don't know. What do you guys think?